Hi, today a quick teardown of some piece of aircraft test equipment. So we have here from General Electric a rocket launcher fairing circuit tester. Yes, I guess rockets are the kind of thing you do not want to have going off when not expected or not going on when expected, and it needs to be tested quite well before the aircraft takes off, or before you reload new rockets in the launcher even. So made by General Electric, we have aircraft grade voltmeter dial here. We have here an instruction plate in French. Probably we have the same instruction behind it in English. It says the plug must be connected to the socket for testing the tester. Okay, we have on the side here 3 position switch, test position 1.5 volts on 30 volts scale. We have test push button here. We have here my inventory number and here the revision tag from the Toulon French Navy base with a date code of 1968, so it is quite old. We have some kind of belt carrying strap or handle here, and on the side we have this kind of plug, which is probably mating the ignitor plug of the rocket or rocket launcher, not sure, because we have a matching socket here. So, and you can see this wire is twisted from a factory or something like this and has not been undone since then. And interestingly enough, you can note it is not a very particular kind of wire, very expensive. It is a regular old school vintage mains wire, the same one you could find on your vintage desk bedside table lamp. It is interesting. So this socket is some kind of jack. It fits in here, and it is quite securely installed in place. In fact, since it is installed, and it is, I can hardly read, it is Sorio brand. So what do we have inside this? It will be quite fast to check, just for screws. So not sure what this thing does exactly, just testing continuity of a circuit or something like this. Test to have voltage coming to the rocket, because I think rocket igniters are just some piece of wires that get melted with electricity and ignites the rocket motor, powder motor, something like this, some kind of simple electric igniter device. So under this cover we have not much. In fact, you can see we have internal wiring, so maybe this is remade, this is not original. Maybe this plug was replaced, not sure. Seems to be imperial screws in here, but Sorio is a French brand, so it is quite weird. And the other wires are not exactly the same, so probably they did remake it at some point and replace some wires and use the first cheap piece of wire they could find. So here you can see the switch with the 3 positions. At the bottom here we have what seems to be a wire wound resistor. Push button with 2 sets of contacts, it seems. The body of a quite nice voltmeter and a battery socket, which is interesting. So will it take, no, it may take a D cell, yes. It takes a D cell, we have a plus sign here, and the battery will just fit like so. I do not know if it is good, this battery, again, still, so we will test. I plug it here. I am in test position, and surely enough, oh, yes, I set the 1.5 volts scale, and if I press the button, it is working. Of course, on the 30 volts, it should just move a little bit. On the test position, I guess it is a test. It is quite well because you have to switch this on this position to test. But it is written here in the middle, test position. Quite weird, so I guess when I press the button, it may supply the 1.5 volts here. I do not know how you are supposed to get your 30 volts. Maybe you get them by connecting an external supply here, or maybe 30 volts is the real voltage of rocket igniters. And for safety continuity test, you use 1.5 volts. It allows you to test the continuity to the rocket igniter system without triggering it, which could be quite good, in fact, not to have it triggering in the middle of the Air Force base. So here I can see something unwritten, guys, and it is very interesting. I did just notice this. Look at this. It looks like it is unwritten Lafayette, which may sound exactly like an aircraft carrier name I have to research this in order to see if it may be a French Navy aircraft carrier, ship, or US. Interesting. But yes, the thing is working, and I guess this voltmeter is maybe even quite good, in fact. Interesting. Just one battery needed. By the way, yes, it has been probably tinkered, this thing. It is not in a so nice condition, but it is interesting. We have a die-cast aluminium body, of course. And this back cover. So, interestingly enough, yes, no, it is quite weird, in fact. Yes, in fact you have to fit the cover like upside down for your belt strap here, your belt clamp here, because there are the rivets on the back, and if you install like so, it looks like it does not want to fit with a battery, which is a regular size battery. So, but if you install like so, it will fit. But then it will be some kind of upside down. Well, I suppose you are not holding it on your belt when you're testing the rockets, but still it is quite weird. Okay, so thanks for watching. Bye bye.